Welcome to Chat with Kat. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. I actually tried to do this out on the lanai, but it was too loud. I couldn't get a good view with the camera. The lighting wasn't working, so I'll have to figure something out. But for now, we're inside our condo at Royal Kahana. So, as most of you know, I'm Kathy, and this is my channel, and I like to chat. And before we get any further, let me remind you to like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, share, comment, just in general, just have fun with it. So we've been here since Tuesday, and I gotta say I'm loving it. We did run into a few bumps, but we're smoothing them out, and so I thought I'd give some tips on what to do when you come to Maui. So before you come to Maui, if you're coming on vacation, or if you're gonna, it's two different things. If you're coming on vacation, it's not such a big deal, but if you're moving here, yeah, it's a big deal. So the first thing you need to do is get the vault test. Now the vault test is you order it online and it comes in the mail and you spit in a cup. Make sure you do that 72 hours in advance of your flight, and when you do it, make sure you tell them when you order the kit that you're coming to Hawaii, and they will put a pink sticker on there, and then you write STAT on the envelope, and they bump it up in the line because they Hawaii actually has a deal with Hawaiian Airlines, and so it doesn't matter what airline you're on. If you're flying to Hawaii, they bump you up in the queue so you get yours faster. Because if you don't have your result before you get on your plane, you will not be allowed to do your vacation. You'll have to quarantine for 10 days maximum, period. So yeah, and then also when you get ready to upload your COVID negative test results, make sure you choose the one from Vault that has the Hawaii state seal on it. That's the one you have to upload as a standard form. We figured that out at the last minute and it worked. So yeah, so we left Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning Phoenix time, got here at 2:30 Maui time, and which was actually, we got here a half an hour early, which we thought really cool. Well, then when we came out of the airplane, we had to walk to a line, and we were there for about an hour, I'd say, in line waiting to for them to check our COVID results. And but that part went really fast. Hold on. That part went really fast, and so we were out of there in less than 5 minutes. And then they give you a little ticket. You take it to walk out and give it to them to let them know that you've been through the line, and then you're free to go. So yeah, that was fun. The airplane ride was actually really smooth. I mean, the plane wasn't crowded at all. We had 47 extra seats, and so we had 2 seats in front of us that were empty, and the seat next to us was empty, and only one person behind us. And so it was nice. We got to stretch out, we got to relax, we didn't have a lot of crowds. So yeah, it was nice to fly that way. And then yeah, so that was our adventure. So another thing that you might want to consider before you get to your condominium, make sure you stop off for snacks, food, etc. There's a Walmart and a Target by the airport. I would highly suggest you do that, just because what happened with us is we didn't have a car, because our car is actually still on the boat. It's out in the ocean floating, and we won't get here till April 1st. So we got a shuttle to take us to the condominium that we're staying at, because our apartment isn't ready yet. And that meant we couldn't stop for anything, so we had no food, which was fine for the first night. And so the next morning we woke up and we realized, well, we don't have any food. So we ate snacks, and then, oh, I was outside, I got hair blown all over. We were outside, we ate snacks for breakfast, and then we went to Lahaina, and we had to take the bus because no car. And we took the bus, got to Lahaina, and then we ate at Cool Cats Cafe because the Bubba Gumps wasn't open. It doesn't open till noon. And so then we came home and we ordered groceries. We thought, well, we used Instacart with Safeway here, and we thought we'd get them real fast because that's normally when you set a time, you get them. Well, the time came for them to deliver them, and they sent us a note saying that they were delaying it for another time period, so we had to wait another 3 hours. So 3 hours go by, and they delay it again, and then they delayed it again, and then by the time it was 9:30 here, which meant it was 12:30 Phoenix time, so we're still on Phoenix time. They said they were going to delay it again, and they could deliver it anytime between 9 and 11, and we were like, no, we can't do that. So we rescheduled it for the morning, thinking it would be here. It wasn't here, and so we have no food. So needless to say, we ended up canceling the Instacart because we just couldn't wait. And so yesterday when we went to Lahaina, we went to Bubba Gump's for lunch, and then we went to the little grocery store by where we're gonna live, and we bought a few groceries and took it home on the bus. So we've got groceries now, so we're doing good. Can you hear that? He's blowing the conch shell. I'm not sure why. They do that at sunset. They blow the conch shell at sunset, so I'm not sure why they're blowing it now. It's the first time I've heard it in the afternoon. But gosh, so yeah. So make sure you have some food and drinks before you get to your condo, because if you're like us and you don't have a car, then you're out of luck. Because there's not really any grocery stores. There's a McDonald's within walking distance, so we've been eating there. But now we got a few groceries, so we're okay. Let's see. This is kind of random. I don't have a cheat sheet, so I'm just talking. So when we got here, we were surprised because it was raining everywhere, and cold. It was 61 degrees last night at sunset. So it was rainy and cold for the last couple days since we've been here. So we haven't really gone to the beach because it's cold. The other issue is that the beach that used to be out in front of this condominium, the Royal Kahana, is gone. It's been washed away. I'll do a video later down there and take some pictures and stuff and post it. I did post one on my Facebook, but yeah. So there's no beach out here, so we couldn't go to the beach. But it was cold anyway, and so we were like, I don't really want to go. So this morning we woke up and it was nice and sunshiny, no rain, beautiful out. So we walked down to like 5 minutes down the road, and there's a little beach there in front of the sands of Kahana. The beach is still there, so we stopped there and we played in the water a while. I can't get in the water completely because my knee is still healing, and I got in and the wave knocked me over on my butt, and my husband had to pull me up, so I stayed kind of ankle deep so that I wouldn't fall over and hurt my knee again. But yeah, so we've been having fun just hanging out, going to shops, and yeah, so lots of fun there. The difference, both Brian and I are like kind of amazed at how different it feels this time, because you know, every other time we've come here as vacationers. You know, we have a certain amount of time, and so we try to pack as much in as we can. But it's weird with moving here. Our mindset is different. It feels like we've been here forever. It feels like we're home. It's just a weird feeling. And so we've already applied at some jobs. Brian actually is at an interview right now, which is why I'm filming, because I'm alone. And yeah, so we've applied at a few jobs. I've had a few people look at my applications, interview, but no interviews yet, but it'll come. And so we prepared for this. We've been talking about this for years. I hope, gosh, just years we've been talking about moving here, and we just decided last year we were going to move, and then the pandemic happened, and so we thought, well, we can't move now because of the pandemic, and so we thought we'd wait, and so we just decided that this was the year. 2021 was the year we were going to change the direction of our life, and so we're looking forward to becoming fully settled and immersed in the Maui Aloha life culture. And people, this island is amazing. The people here are so friendly, so helpful, such a loving spirit here. If you've never been to Maui, I would encourage you to come at least once. It's a beautiful experience. Yeah, the Aloha life, I'm telling you. So yeah, anyway, so before we came here, well, of course, we had all of our furniture. We had a 2-bedroom apartment. We actually sold everything. All of our furniture, and what we couldn't sell, we gave away. What we couldn't give away, we threw away. But we sold everything, and we got rid of all the clutter. We got, we made our household small. So we actually have 11 boxes coming. 8 of them right now. The rest will ship later. But if you're going to move here and you want to ship something, I would go with USPS, the United States Postal Service. They actually were the cheapest. I don't have the box size, but for a certain size box, up to 70 pounds, it's only $100 a box. That was actually the cheapest. We thought about, shipping our stuff over on the boat, but it would have been like a couple thousand, well, actually $6,000, I think it was, to get one little pallet of, I mean, you can stack it as high as you want, but it's one little pallet, $6,000 to put on the boat. Not a good deal. USPS is the way to go because you can track it. So they will be coming next week. We get our apartment keys this weekend, and so we can start moving stuff in. We've got, yeah, we ordered a bed, bedding, things like that. Our car, like I said, will be here April 1st. So we are actually renting a car next week because obviously we won't have a car. We tried to rent a car yesterday because we thought, well, we'll just go grocery shopping there. And literally, because it's spring break, there are no cars on the island right now. So make sure you have your transportation set up before you get here, because sometimes you get here and there's nothing available, especially if you come during busy seasons like spring break and winter and things like that. What else did I want to say? I don't know. I'm just talking. Is that okay if I just talk? Oh, so yeah, so we sold everything. We're down to 11 boxes. We had 6 suitcases, and our carry-on bag, and yeah, so that's all we have. We don't have anything else. Like I said, we have our car coming. We're buying. Oh, and we bought the cutest things. I'll show you everything when I get it. When we get our new apartment set up. It's a little studio apartment, so that's going to be a challenge, going down from 2-bedroom to studio, but we're in paradise. We can make it work. So yeah, so just it's beautiful. I'm telling you, I love it here. It's just beautiful. And so I don't know, I guess that's all I want to say. Just wanted to touch base. I will have a more formal video hopefully next week, just to warn you that my my schedule is pretty off right now because we're not in our permanent place yet, and yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. So we're just going with the flow and just doing what we can do. And so this video is getting kind of long, and I don't want to stretch it out very far, but I do plan on doing more Maui life videos. I do plan on continuing with my book videos and my planning videos. It's just, like I said, everything's kind of up in the air right now until we get our schedules worked out and the time difference, and we're acclimated and everything. And so I guess that's all I want to say. Oh, And I wanted to thank all of you who sorry, I'm back. Apparently there's a leak in the floor underneath our toilet. So the maintenance guy has to come and fix the toilet. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, for those of you who have bought my book, Redeemed, I want to thank you so much. I've had 19 book sales. I'm so excited. For those of you who have not gotten it, it's available on Amazon. I know there are some people who don't like Amazon at this point, but that's where it is. So it's available in Kindle and paperback. You can get your copy. I will post a link below. So yeah, I think that's it. I will talk to you later. Aloha.